Hi, I'm Ryan from Ryan's Guitar Stuff, and today's video is a VST by LePou plugins. Yeah, might as well get into it. This is the Le456. I am using it with Dark Wolf, if I can get it on screen now. Dark Wolf, it's a cab and head, same with a few pedals as well. And actually I need to get rid of that empty. So I have it set to 50% with the gain, peak reductions at 0. Head is switched off, as you can see. All the pedals are switched off, and it's just the cab sim I'm using. So you can see how I have it mic'd and so forth. So that might be on screen for the whole thing in case I have to adjust the amp, because when I adjust it, it just takes it off screen. So anyway, back to this. This is the VST I'm using. It's a really nice VST so far. It has nice cleans. Also, I'm using headphones because I can tell how it sounds. So it has a nice sound to on the clean side, and the crunch is on the clean side. So that's a nice feature. I complained in another VST that these have done. I think it was like a dual rec style rig. Not rig, head VST, and I complained saying that it'd be nice to have the gain structure separate to the clean and crunch, which this does perfectly. So it sounds like a nice clean crunch sound. Well, slightly broken up clean, if that makes sense. Which is nice. I have the contour dialed a little bit, and you can see how I have it switched on. So if I take off all these and put the contour halfway, you get. And then the way I had it. Slightly too bottom for me, actually. That's better for me. That's just me personally. So, and you can set it up here however you want each side set up, and it's a really nice thing to have. Also, the fact that the EQs are separate, so for example, that's a really heavy low gain. Oh god, what's the high gain like? So, this is really nice for the pure reason that if you were doing like that kind of thing, I'm not going to play the full thing, but you get the idea what I'm trying to get at, and then get to the solo and you go. You can get that kind of sound out of it, and not perfectly, because a pickup config and everything. But it's the idea of like you can set up your EQ, your gain, and everything on 2 separate channels and just switch between channels. It's a really nice touch. So I'm going to just play a bit different styles on the 2 different channels and go through it. So, this will probably be on the quicker side of the reviews, and because I'm starting to get used to reviewing VSTs now, This is like a really nice VST. It has nice cleans, it has a nice crunch, it has a really heavy gain. So like that low gain sound is like pretty heavy to the. For me personally, a crunch should be a low gain, but that's just me. But like, yeah, I would have summed this up as a high gain, but then the high gain is even higher, so you have to call it something. And it's nice that it still retains the chord sound, like. So like, even that and the like. Still has that retention of the chord sound, which is nice, even on the crunch, like. It's like it retains the sound very well, which is nice. It doesn't muddle it in the sense of like I've played a few VSTs that, well, VSTs and actual amps that kind of muddle the sound. So like. You get the idea. It's not muddling the sound as much as like it still retains the chords and lets the chord power through. You can still hear that sound there, and it's even more prominent on high. So like, and if you want to make a more, oh, what's the focus do? Let the focus on is even more evident of the chords. So. So you can kind of hear the underlying chord structure through the gain, which is a really nice thing to have. It's like you don't really see many VSTs, where not many VSTs, but just like in general. Some developers wouldn't put that into their amps, and it's nice to see that people are thinking about having the underlying like actual sound of the chord in the actual sound. Because I've gone through like very heavy distortion pedals in the past that have sapped the sound and just made it muddled. It's a great VST for the sound. I will be keeping this for the cleans and the crunch. The cleans just sound ridiculous. Oh, what the hell? Oh, that's cool. If you double click a knob, it'll set it back to half. Like, oh, that's really handy. I didn't realize that. It's like a really transparent clean, which is what most people want. So I've been Ryan for Ryan's Guitar Stuff, and see you next time. Bye.